Under the Construction Industry Labour Relations Act, a construction worker in Saskatchewan has the choice to work either for a unionized or a non-unionized contractor. If you were a pipe fitter, for instance, you would join the United Association of Pipe Fitters and Plumbers, or the UA as it's commonly called. Under Bill 80, a contractor may voluntarily recognize a union of its choice, including a dummy union or an employer union. This allows the employer to choose the so-called union, and then choose the terms of the collective agreement, including wages and benefits. In 1999, the Alberta Labour Relations Board outlined the risks of voluntary recognition in relation to a case involving the Christian Labour Association of Canada. They said there are risks to voluntary recognition which are not present where the relationship is initiated by certification proceedings. For example, there's a danger that a sweetheart deal may be struck, one which favors the trade union and management, but which is to the distinct disadvantage of the employees. If there's one point that I can leave you with today, it is this. If your choice as a worker is whether to be represented by the union that the employer has picked for you, that is no choice at all. I would also ask why the government has singled out construction workers. The situation of workers being required to join a predetermined union exists in all kinds of sectors in Saskatchewan, not the least of which being among workers employed by the provincial government itself. If you work for the government of Saskatchewan, you're required to join the SGEU. If you work for one of the health regions as a nurse in Saskatchewan, you're required to join SUN. If you work for the publicly funded school, you join the SDF. If we do not think employee choice is important in these areas, why is it important in construction? Because the government is using worker choice to cloud the real impacts of Bill 80. Choice for workers that I have not heard a single worker, unionized or non-unionized, ever complain about this so-called lack of choice. It is a non-issue. I would challenge the government to produce any evidence that the working men and women in Saskatchewan's construction industry want this change.